Words and pictures.
Hello. Today's programme is all about green things. Now, can you think of something that has green leaves, grows, and has a trunk? It's a tree with beautiful green leaves. In this country, some trees have green leaves in the summer, but no leaves in winter. Other trees have needle-like leaves, and these are green all the year round. Trees can be a home for many different creatures. Trees also grow food for woodland creatures, like cones, and nuts. Trees provide food for people too, like these lovely apples. Trees are very important because they help make the fresh air that we breathe. So it's a good idea to plant trees, even a whole forest. Let's see how it's done.
We have planted trees to make a forest. First, we have to dig a big hole.
Because the tree, sort of trees we put in here are big roots.
Then we put a stake in the hole to help the tree grow straight. Then we put the tree in the hole. We cover it over with soil to protect the roots from the frost.
The soil has to be nice and tight to the roots, because if the soil isn't touching the roots, it means the frost can get in. And if the frost gets on the roots, the tree will die.
We stamp the soil down on top. Then we cover the tree with a protector.
What's it for?
So rabbits can't nibble it.
Yeah, so rabbits can't nibble it. Because if you were a rabbit, this would look very tasty.
It also protects the tree from bad weather. The trees will make a home for animals, insects and birds. It will be a nice place for people to come and walk.
I hope those trees will grow and grow, but it'll be a long time before they're a huge forest. Those trees were growing in this country, but trees grow all over the world. These trees are growing in a rainforest. Rainforests grow in the hottest part of the world. It's hot and steamy in a rainforest, and there's plenty of rain. There's no summer or winter here, so it's green all the year round. The trees grow very tall, reaching up to the sky. And the tops of the trees are very big. They're called crowns. And together, the crowns make what is called the canopy. Many different creatures live in a rainforest, like monkeys, hummingbirds, toucans, macaws, and many more. Many trees in the rainforest are being cut down, and the rainforests are getting smaller and smaller. The story today takes place in a rainforest, and it's called The Great Green Forest. High up in the Great Green Forest, the sun began to rise. Way down, in the deep, dark shadows, a tree mouse was curling up to sleep. Screech, screech, whoop, whoop, chirped the frogs. The sounds were screechy, the sounds were sharp. Whoop-oo, whoop-oo, screech, screech. Stop that noise, yelled the tree mouse. I'm trying to sleep. But all she heard was the zee, 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 zee of a cicada somewhere outside. Zee, 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 zee. Then the of a hummingbird. Over here and over there. Stop that noise, yelled the tree mouse. I'm trying to sleep. Then, kee-oo, kittick, 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 came the calls from the forest crown. Toucans pierced the curtain of green with a kee-oo, kittick, kittick, kittick. Stop that noise, yelled the tree mouse. I'm trying to sleep. But the forest was alive with songs and sounds. Yaw, screecher, 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 squawked a macaw. Yaw, squawk, squawk, squawked another. Stop that noise, yelled the tree mouse. I'm trying to sleep. But her voice was drowned by the monkeys that bickered in the branches. Whoop, whooped one. Eek, eek, screamed the others. Stop that noise, yelled the tree mouse. I'm trying to sleep. And suddenly, the forest fell silent. All she heard was the echo of her own voice. Animals clung in silence, not daring to move or make a sound. Even the cats that ruled the forest now cowered in the quiet. That's better, thought the tree mouse. But it wasn't. She couldn't sleep. The silence grew worse than any noise until finally she cried out, "Please make some noise. I'm trying to sleep." She waited. And then there was a noise. She heard a distant and then a rackadackadackashung that shook her to the ground. A tree had fallen and a gaping hole was left in the crown of the great green forest. Rackadackadackashung. Another tree came down. An ugly sound made the ground shudder, and the tree mouse knew her tree would be next. She looked up at her home. Then she turned to the terrible sound, and at the top of her voice she yelled, "Stop that noise!" But that noise didn't stop. It drew closer, till the earth thundered. It grew louder, till the earth shook, but the tree mouse stood firm. Then something made the driver stop. And when he stopped, he felt the silence. He saw the broken trees. He saw the fallen nests. And he sensed angry eyes watching him. So he sat and he thought. He stayed there and thought till the sun went down, and when it was dark, he went away. And he never came back. Now, way up in the great green forest, the trees are growing again. And deep down in the dark shadows, a tree mouse curls up and closes her eyes. She listens to the songs and sounds of the forest, which tell her that, for now, she can sleep in peace. Grass. Grasshopper. Green grasshopper. The grass is growing. Grapes. Green grasshopper. Green grasshopper. Both these words start with the same letters. Watch how Magic Pencil writes them. All the way round, down and around. Top to bottom, up and around. All the way round, down and around. Top to bottom, up and around. All the way round, down and around. Top to bottom, up and around. All the way round, down and around. Top to bottom, up and around. I've been growing some cress in the shape of today's letters. And there you can see the green shoots. If you want to grow something like this, it's easy. All you need is a plate and some damp kitchen paper. I think I'll try some beans this time. Sprinkle them on and spread them out and see if they grow. I'll see you next time. Bye.